behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Palm Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us on another episode. Glad that you could join us today, and we'll get to a new interview in just a moment. But before we begin with that, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click the bell. And anytime a new episode comes your way, you can check that out. And hope you'll leave a comment on the comments section. We'd love to hear from you there. And if you're on Facebook, go to facebook.com/Palm Mash TV. And feel free to follow us there and inbox us, comment on the things you see. And if you'd like, you can email us as well. That's palmmashtv, all one word, at gmail.com. And if you're a band or solo artist, you can use that. But we love fan mail as well. So if you're simply a fan, send us a letter and we'll respond to you. And all this is going to be recapped for you at the closing credits at the end of the show. So stay tuned for that. From St. Charles, Missouri, we have Kevin Gruen today. A very awesome artist. And I think you're going to agree, so we'll get to that in a second, and it starts right now. Okay, we're back, and with us from St. Charles, Missouri, we have Kevin Gruen. Thanks for joining us, Kevin.
Yep.
Glad to have you here today. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how it all began for you? I mean, everyone has their own story, and I know you got a story to share with us on how you first decided you wanted to become an artist.
Sure. I'd say I actually started gigging full-time a couple years back during the pandemic was kind of the start for me. I've been a musician for a long time, writing and playing guitar, piano since I was a kid, drums occasionally. Actually, in my act now, I have a suitcase kick drum I use on one side and a foot tambourine on the other while I play guitar and sing. So I kind of have this full band sound sometimes, sort of an Americana rock, blues, country, soul sort of sound I use with a one-man band mashup. So I've always kind of liked playing more than one instrument at a time or whatnot.
Oh, okay. Well, it's glad that you're doing what you're doing, and I hope you'll keep it up. Maybe you can be around for a few years, you know. Why don't you tell everybody about some of the artists that you looked up to when you were growing up that helped influence you in your music?
Yeah. I had my parents they're in their 60s now, so they had a lot of records around. My dad was more into Iron, Butterfly, and things like that. Deep Purple, heavier metal bands, Led Zeppelin, whatnot. Pink Floyd. My mom was a little bit older, more into 60s music, the Beatles and Frank Zappa and things like that. So I'd say a lot of my Rush, that's a big influence of mine. Yes, some progressive bands like that. Big influences of mine. I have a few favorite songwriters from different eras. I really like Chris Cornell from Soundgarden and Audioslave. I like him a lot. Some older guys like Johnny Cash. My grandparents listened to Johnny Cash and whatnot. Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings, and the older country.
Yeah, those are some legends. Obviously, great performers. Like you said, Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings and Iron Butterfly and all that. Of course, they're Iron Maiden later, I think. But so I can definitely tell in your music that you got that. Those great styles there. Somebody out there might be watching this and they might want to say, and they're probably saying to themselves, how do I get in touch with you on social media or for that matter on all the streaming platforms? Maybe you could let us know some of those.
Yeah, so if you go to Kevin Gruen Music on Facebook, I know I put all my links there, but I also have KevinGruenMusic.com, which would have all my links there. I have what I call a link tree that sends to all those places, but pretty much Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, iTunes, of course, which I think some of those monopolized at this point. I'm not sure, but you could pretty much look into just search Kevin Gruen anywhere. I keep it pretty plain and simple. I think you could even Google it and it'll come up with the whole rundown of links.
Okay. All right, everybody, go to your favorite streaming media site or even on Facebook and, type in Kevin Gruen's music and download this. I know people really love you for that. And I guess in just a moment, we're going to be watching this music video. It's more of an audio song than a video, but it's called No Looking Back, I think. Why don't you tell us, is there a kind of a story you'd like to share about that song?
Yes, so I put that out in May 4th of 2020, and it was the beginning of a project I'm looking to finish this year, a full album project called No Looking Back. It'll kind of be an Americana rock sort of album, and I'm kind of getting all the songs in place for it now that I'd like to attach to that and put in the bigger album. So yeah, I recorded that in a pretty good studio over in the Maryland Heights, North County, St. Louis area. Basically, with the idea of it being something I can be really proud of and not have to look back and go, oh, do I like this project a lot or whatnot. So it's kind of just a song about sort of chasing your dreams and not looking back, just kind of betting on yourself is sort of the theme of that song.
Okay. Well, it is a great song. I'm sorry I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you didn't. You're all right.
Well, as I was saying, it is a great song, and I know everybody out there is getting ready to watch that. We'll watch it in just a second. But Kevin, I think that's all the time we have right now. We want to thank you for being on the show. We'd love to have you back again sometime if you'd like to plug something new for us.
That sounds great. Thank you, Paul.
Okay, and here it is, No Looking Back, and it starts right now.
Don't forget to take your time, love, but don't go too fast. Oh, you have to slow it down now. We wanna make love last. Oh, I know the hill is high.